folks, welcome back to my channel. Stephen here. Gorgeous day outside, but I'm up in the Lego room again doing a bit more sorting. So a few more boxes to get through. I'm going to try and get them all finished off today in this video or the next video. So I'll give you a look at what's left and then we'll sort of work our way through them. Okay, so we've got sort of a big pile here then. A lot of these boxes here, as I've mentioned previously, are all filled with built sets, so I'm not going to be going through them. Then we've all these sort of loose boxes down here, which I'll cover off at the end. But really what we've got here, we've got this little collection of sort of boxes filled with sets, and then sort of running just from the foot of the window there across. So not a huge amount left to get through, so we're kind of at the business end of this now. So once I get these all unboxed, then I can get all the boxes cleared out, and then I'm planning to spend a bit of time sorting back through all of this again, sort of pairing all the similar sets together and removing all the bits and pieces that I don't intend to keep or use. Yeah, we'll get the rest of these boxes open now then, and we'll see how we get on. Okie dokie, so I'm just going to pull these boxes over then as I see them. So first up we've got this box here then. So first thing out then, it's just a Mandalorian keyring then, so we'll just add him to the keyring collection. I've had that one for a few years actually. So and then what else we have in here? A bit of packaging. Throw it down there. Right, we've got a few more of the Series 25 minifigures then. We've got 4 more of them here. Not sure what's inside, but I'd presume that there's going to be a few more of the Beastmaster, Wolfpack Beastmaster sets or figures, so we'll pop them there. Okay, and then we've got 2 of the same set. It has definitely seen better days. Boxes are a wee bit bashed, but it's set number 75351, so it's one of the Lego Star Wars helmet ranges, and it's the Princess Leia Bush helmet. So we do have 2 of those in here. So I'll pull them out. So yeah, again, I think I've covered this one in the past. I picked this up as an investment set, so I will be putting these away and selling them now. Like I said, they're not in the best condition, but these have come from Argos. So Argos can be a wee bit hit and miss when it comes to the quality of the boxes. They obviously get a lot of sort of beaten about on the shelves and stuff whenever they're in storage, but it was a really good price. So I did pick up a couple of them anyway. I quite like the set. It's not one for me personally. I don't collect Lego Star Wars, as I've said in the past, and particularly have no interest in the helmets, but I think it's a pretty neat representation of that sort of Princess Leia scene anyway with that helmet on, so that'll be good. Okay, next up we have a few sets in here then. I'll just stick it in the ground, lift up off the ground. So we have another one of the Disney 100 Brickheadz here then. That's set number 40622. So we've had quite a few of these out in the past. And again, this is a set that I've picked up just to put away and sell on sort of in the future, so we'll just add that one into the collection. And then I've got 3 of the same set in here. So this is another, oh no, I haven't actually, a couple of different ones. So first up we have 75347. It's a TIE Bomber, so it's from the Lego Star Wars range. These were really well reduced in Tesco a little while back, so they could very well have been half price, to be honest. So I picked up one, and I'm not massively familiar with the minifigures, obviously aside Vader. I don't know sort of in terms of exclusivity how these figures pair up, but I thought at the price it was still a reasonably good buy. And then I've picked up some of the diorama sets here. So 75352 is the Emperor's Throne Room. Same offer, got these in Tesco, very heavily reduced. This one I do quite like, it's quite a neat set. I like the scene. You obviously get Palpatine, Luke and Vader then, and it just portrays that scene really well. Yeah, again, it's a set that I've picked up to put away. And as I said, I've got 2 of them here, so there's the second one. They're in pretty good condition here, which is good. So we'll just stick it in there. I'm going to throw that box out of the way. Alright, we'll go in here then. Okay, so this is another set that we've pulled out pretty recently. and it's another one of the Lego Crocodile sets, the Crocodile Locomotive 10277. So, as I previously mentioned, I have one of these built in my own collection, but I've also picked up a couple for putting away for future resale. Hopefully they'll be a good investment longer term. They've been quite slow, but obviously that train demand, you know, sort of hangs around. There's a lot of fans of trains out there, and they don't exactly populate the market heavily with these sort of more realistic style locomotives. So cool one to have to put away then anyway. And we'll see what's in this here then. So this hasn't been opened. I just need to get the keys out here. Right, in here. Oh, it's more Lego Star Wars. The real Lego Star Wars heavy video, this one. So this is Boba Fett's throne room. I'm not entirely sure why I picked this one up. It looks like it's been, maybe it hasn't come direct from Lego. I can only presume it was on offer at some point somewhere, and just come out in one of the ready to ship boxes. So 75326 Boba Fett's throne room. Yeah, this obviously depicts the scene when Boba takes the throne from Jabba. Again, I suppose it's the lineup of characters you get in this probably sets it apart. Not sure, like I said, I'm not sure where I've got this from, when I got it, or how much I paid for it. But it's absolutely another set that I've bought to put away and sell in the future. So I can only presume I got it at a decent price, but I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, you get some cool figures in there. Again, I don't know specifically sort of how unique these figures are relative to this particular set, but cool to have nonetheless. Let's see, here's another one that hasn't been opened, so we'll crack this open as well then, see what we've got inside. Alright, what have we got in here? Okay, there's another one of the Disney 100 sets. I've obviously bought this from Lego at some point. I don't know if it was on sale. I'd be amazed if I paid for full price for it, but it's just a little, it's set number 43232, and it's the little Disney 100 sort of Peter Pan London overhead scene, you know, with the sort of top down scene and the clock tower and stuff like that. So obviously very good because you get like a Wendy, Peter Pan and Tinkerbell figure. This again will be for selling on in the future. I have no particular interest in building this one out myself, but some neat usage of hair parts in here as well. Create little trees and stuff, but yep, another set to sell on. And then what have we got here? Okay, so this is another investment set, and I have pulled this one out in the past. I do have a few of these. Like I said, I've generally picked these up whenever they've been on offer. It's 21336, and it's the Lego Ideas number 44, and it's the Office, the American Office, obviously. So yeah, as I said previously, pick up a few of these. I think it'll be a good set longer term. Lots of fans of the Office out there. Really good lineup of minifigures then in this. And if you're at all a fan of the show, you'll be very familiar with these. The box in this hasn't been terribly well sealed, but it's fine. So yeah, again, another very cool set depicting lots of neat scenes from throughout the show, and yeah, what I'll be putting away then just to sell on. Got a wee smaller one over here. Let's have a wee look at this. Okie dokie. So right, this is a set for me to build. So it's a Lego Speed Champion set. So I don't pick up too many of these, but I kind of like the vehicles you get in this. I thought they would be class for the layout. So set number 7624. It's the AMG G-Wagon and the SL63. So yeah, I just love these builds. I know they are 8 wide cars, so they won't necessarily fit in perfectly well with everything else in my setup, but just the G-Wagon alone is such a cool build. It just felt like a must-have. So I think Amazon had it reduced, and I think it was like £30. It felt like a pretty solid buy at that price. Okay, so got to move that one right. So I've got a few more resets. There are wee boxes brought over here. Start with a couple of smaller ones. So again, this is another box that I haven't opened. So it's like it's come direct from Lego. And okay, so we've got 4 of the same set in here. So I'm not going to take them all out. Well, I forget it all. So we've got set number 40619. It's the Wally and Eve Brickheadz set. So I love this wee set. I think it's class. I think it's a really cool representation of it. I have pulled some out previously. I have picked up a few of them along the way. They're just great value wee sets. When, as I mentioned, I like to pick these up sometimes when it comes to just building up a basket and we get up the value to hit a gift purchase threshold. So before those there. And then let's get this box from Amazon. Okay, so this is another set for me. Here we have the Lego Icons set number 10331, and it is the Kingfisher. So this came out fairly recently. I think it's a really cool set. It's a really nice display piece. I think they've done a really good job representing the bird. And nice little scene of it sort of pouncing in the water and grabbing a fish. So yeah, very cool. There's just another review of it sort of on display there. So yeah, it's just a nice sort of 12" by 8" display model, which I think will sit really nicely somewhere within, you know, a room on display. So that's cool. Okay, next up. Okay, so this is a very familiar set. Haven't just pulled it out previously. So here we have another couple of the office sets. So I'm not going to speak too long about these. We've kind of just covered them off, but it's two more then of the office set. Boxes aren't a little bit sort of worn, but yeah, so we've got a couple more of them. I think that's probably everything. I think I've got like 4 or 5 of them maybe in total, just to put away. So what have we got in here? Looks like a Lego City set in here. Okay, right. Oh no, this is good. Right, so here we have a Lego City set, but it's slightly different. Well, it's not different, but it's a nice little addition to this one. It's set 60347, so it's a little fresh food supermarket. I know I've covered one of these in a previous video. I did pick up a couple of them, but this particular one, in the UK, there is a supermarket brand called Asda. You may be familiar with it elsewhere as well. I think it's part of the Walmart group probably now. But for a little while, they had this set in store. It was also heavily reduced. I think it was like £30 or thereabout. But you also get an exclusive sticker sheet, so you can convert it into an Asda themed grocery store then. And I'm not sure if I'll use those sticker sheets or not, but I just thought it'd be nice to have. Yeah, I picked them up obviously. I did want to get a couple of these, to be honest. I think I have at least one more, but I think with the two I'll be able to sort of fill that a bit more and make it a bit more of a sort of cohesive all-in-one set. So that's good. And then we'll open one more here. So we've got a set here. Looks like it's from John Lewis. A slightly bigger one. Let's see what we've got in here. Okay. Oh, right, this is a very cool set. There's another one for me, and one that I'm really looking forward to building. Pop it up there and then I'll stick this box out of it. Alright, so here we have another Lego Ideas set, set number 43, and it's set number 21335. It's the Motorised Lighthouse. So yeah, it's just an epic set. Obviously, as it says, it's motorised. It comes with a special light brick then, as well, included to sort of represent the light at the top of the lighthouse, which rotates and obviously lights up as it goes around. So, but beyond that, a really cool build, and just be a nice sort of feature set sitting at the sort of the edge of the harbour, just outside the harbour, then just guiding the boats and stuff in. So. Yeah, but yeah, that's one I'm really looking forward to building. It's a very cool set. I'll just stick it down there then. And yeah, I think that we'll maybe leave it there then for today. I think that's not a bad little selection of sets in to get through. Just put them all over here. So yeah, and quite a bit of this then is investment. There's a few little sets sort of within that I've purchased for myself. Obviously got a few of the office sets here and quite a few bits of Star Wars and so forth, but yeah, some cool bits in here. Let me know if there's anything you see that you've built yourself and really enjoyed, and or if there's anything that you have seen in this haul that you'd love for your own collection. Yeah, I know for me personally, I do love the office set, but I've no real sort of connection with the program myself, so I just don't see the value in keeping it. But I've got enough of them, so if I do take a notion, then it's there to build if I want to. But I think I'll definitely be building this here and getting it sort of on the roads now out anyway. But yeah, thank you again for tuning in. Remember to give us a wee subscribe and drop us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed the content. Really appreciate that. I'm going to carry on here, working my way through some more of these boxes. Like I said, we're very, very close to the end of the actual unboxing section of sort of my channel. So once we get through all these, then we'll get into the nitty-gritty of sorting and building. So yeah, keep an eye out for what's to come. Then there'll be a lot more Lego content sort of around the corner. Thanks again, and take care.